Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Jazz, and for those of you who don't know me, I make beauty and lifestyle content here on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Today we are doing a little self-care Sunday routine because as you can probably tell, your girl needs it really badly. Okay, I'm in the midst of moving right now. Like, we're packing all our stuff, we're moving into a house, so I've just been very distracted. And you know how it is, if you've ever moved, like the packing situation, your clothes are everywhere, your beauty items are in boxes, so it's like you just look a little rusty for a couple of days. And honestly, I've been looking like this for like a week, and I'm like, you know what, I don't think I can go like this any longer. If I continue to just like look like this, I will move into the house and it will be terrible. It will be terrible. So we're gonna do a little self-care Sunday routine. I'm gonna make it a little bit in depth, okay, because we have some stuff to take care of. But at the same time, I don't have that much time. So what is the answer to that? It is called multitasking. We are going to multitask today to get this done as quickly as possible. Make sure you check out my other self-care Sunday videos because I have a lot of self-care routines. Some are super quick, like I'm talking like 30-minute routines. Some are like an hour to 2 hours long, very in-depth, very just like slow and very detailed, so make sure you check those out. But we always start off our self-care routine with oiling our hair, and lately I've been loving these two by Fable and Mane. This one is for the roots and then this one is for the rest of the hair. And I don't know if you can tell, but I actually just dyed my hair. I think it was like 2 days ago. I dyed my hair black, so I did a touch-up on the black. I feel like right now it's making me look a little bit ghostly, which has nothing to do with the hair. It's just the presentation of the hair, okay? So right now it doesn't look that great. It's been a couple days since I dyed it and I haven't washed it. So I went to the salon, I have not washed it. This will be my first time, which also means that there's gonna be so much black dye in my shower. I am fully prepared for that. I cut about 3 inches of my hair off, which means that I really want to maintain the health of it now because I want it to grow a little bit longer. If you didn't see my last video, it was about how I grow out my hair, and I did grow it out really long, but like I just said, I just cut off 3 inches, so it's not even long anymore. It's sad, it's sad. We're gonna start off by oiling our roots. Once again, I'm using this one by Fable and Mane. If you want your hair to grow, oiling your roots is like the #1 most important thing that you can do because healthy hair starts at the root, okay? Ever since I started oiling my roots, my hair has never been healthier. My scalp has never been healthier. It has grown so much. I definitely struggle of like an itchy and dry scalp, but oiling my roots is so good because it gets rid of that, and also your hair just grows a ton. You want to make sure you are massaging the oil in though. I use this little scalp scrubber and I literally just rub it in circular motion just to make sure that there's blood circulation, okay, there's blood flowing to really get that hair growing, and also to make sure that the oil is really deep in there and not just sitting at the surface or the top. You also don't have to use a scrubber. You can just use your good old-fashioned hands and literally just rub it in there. Honestly, sometimes I wish I could go to one of those head spas. You know, the ones that give you such a nice head massage or scalp massage? Like, they literally oil your scalp, they give you a nice massage, they have a steamer, and I'm like, hello, I think I need that in my life, especially because my scalp is probably the most problematic part of my body. Like, I don't know where that came from, but it's always giving me some issues, so maybe I should book an appointment. Maybe this is my sign. We're gonna move on to this hair oil, and this one is for the ends. So the first one that I used was for the roots, and now this one is for the ends. Of course, these are fancy hair oils that were sent to me, but you don't have to use these. You can use good old-fashioned rosemary oil, argan oil, jojoba oil. Like, there's so many different oils you can use. I'm sure that these bottles probably contain oils like argan oil, jojoba oil, etc. So you can just opt to use those instead. But I'm just gonna take a few drops of this and then rub it in my hands, warm it up a little bit, and spread it all over my hair. I do have very fine and low porosity hair, so my ends tend to look and feel very dry even when they're like really healthy and I have no split ends. My ends for some reason are always like the driest part of my hair, so I really like to make sure that I oil them, especially before I go in the shower and apply conditioner, because sometimes conditioners can be a little bit too drying, and that's probably why my ends look a little drier than usual. All right, we are done with the hair part. Now we let the hair really just sit in this oil while we do everything else. That way when we shower, the oil has had like plenty of time to really penetrate the hair, and the hair has had all the nutrients and benefits that it needs from the oils. So now we're gonna move on to our face. This is what I call like the facial portion of the self-care routine. So I do face mask, I'll do some hair maintenance, I'll do some eyebrow maintenance, etc. Make sure your face is cleansed before you start this, because you don't want to like be spreading bacteria everywhere. If your face is dirty, you essentially will be spreading bacteria everywhere, so make sure that your skin is cleansed. Mine is cleansed, however, I am gonna use this little SOS spray from Tower 28. Now, I don't know the exact science behind this, but I know it keeps your skin cleansed. It's got like hydro something, I don't even know. The point is that it cleanses your skin, or it keeps it cleansed, or it kills the bacteria, something like that. So I just want to make sure that my skin is very, very cleansed and fresh before I start this. It does taste funny though. Oh, do not taste that. It does not taste good. I don't know why I tasted that, but it does not taste good. All right, first step we're gonna do is we are gonna take care of the facial hair. I haven't done this in quite a bit of time. I think it's been a couple months now. So there will be a lot of peach fuzz coming off of the face, which I know is extremely normal. I just want to preface before I start this. Facial hair is normal, you guys. You don't have to do this. This is just a personal preference. I honestly don't even care about it, which is why I haven't even taken care of it for months. Like, I truly do not care that much, but my makeup looks better when there's not a layer of peach fuzz everywhere, which is mainly the reason why I like to shave it off. But again, it's not a necessity. It's completely normal. If you don't want to do this, just skip this part. But I'm going to teach you how I do this. I use my oil, I apply a few drops of it, and then I use my blade, and I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. That is always seriously like the most satisfying thing ever. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that was literally on my face, just sitting there, just vibing. Literally. So that's why I like to shave this off, because I always feel like it just gives me like a little bit of a shadow, and then my makeup doesn't look as good, my skincare doesn't penetrate my skin as well, etc. Like all of that. I just feel like my skin and my face just looks so much like cleaner and put together without all this peach fuzz on it. But I do never shave my sideburns. I know a lot of people love to shave their sideburns, but I've also seen a lot of people shave their sideburns and then regret it, because it never grows out like this. It'll always grow out like patchy. I can't even explain it. I don't know. It doesn't look right. So I don't mess with my sideburns. I've just left them as is. I feel like they're cute. Okay, they're cute. So do not touch those. All right, we're gonna move on to the eyebrows. I actually have not done my eyebrows in quite a long time too. So they definitely need some cleaning up. All I do is I take the tweezers and I pull out all of these stray hairs, long pieces of hair that are just like flowing all around the brow. And then I go in with the blade and the oil one more time, and I clean up all the peach fuzz around the brow to really give it that clean and defined shape. But I never really use wax. Well, that's a lie. I use wax every now and then, but I find that it really irritates my skin, and it kind of makes me break out in little bumps. So I try to avoid the wax unless I really need it or I'm in a rush, but I'm in no rush. So let's do these brows. Guest star. Huh? No, you love me in my videos though. Look. Yeah? Oh. Say hi, say wave to the camera, say hi. No? Oh, he's getting mad. He's getting mad. We we are done with the eyebrows. This is what they look like once I've tweezed everything and then cleaned the eyebrow up. Now I know what you're gonna say. They do not match, but they're not supposed to match. They are not twins, they are sisters, or they are not sisters, they are cousins. Whatever the saying is, my point is they do not match because that's how they've been since I was born. Okay, I can't get them to match no matter what I do. And please don't say to go to a professional because I'm cheap. That's why we're doing everything at home, okay? So I have no other choice but to live with a little bit of unevenness, but I don't think it's that bad. I think they look okay, and then with makeup, they look just fine. I feel like I just have a few stray hairs here, but this is what the eyebrows look like. Now the face is cleaned up. There's no more facial hair. There's no more eyebrow mess, I guess. So we're gonna cleanse our skin and move on to the next part. Alright, skin is cleansed. Now we're moving on to the next part of our routine, and that is our face mask. Now, I don't normally use this face mask. In fact, it is my first time using it, but like I said, I'm in the midst of moving, so I have no idea where I put all of my stuff, of course, typical. So I don't have any face mask. So this is the first thing. I believe they just sent this to me like last week. It's the only thing I had out, and I actually love this brand, Innisfree, I think it's pronounced. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but I love their SPF. This SPF is so good. I've been using it for years now. So I trust the brand, okay? It's a Korean brand. I think we'll be okay. So we're gonna go ahead and apply this face mask. Face mask is on. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna steam our face just for a little bit. This face mask doesn't feel like it dries down a ton, but I do have dry skin, so it is a clay mask. I'm gonna use it alongside a steamer, and the reason for that is because the steamer, so here's what it looks like. It's a facial steamer. I got this from Amazon, but basically it'll start just throwing out steam, and it is hot, but it also doesn't let the face mask like dry down a little too much. If it dries down too much, my skin tends to feel really dry after. So I love using a clay mask, or I don't know, just a very drying mask. If it's a drying mask or an exfoliating mask, it helps to use it with the steamer because then your face or your skin won't feel so dry afterward. And also the steam really helps to loosen up the gunk in my pores. That sounds really disgusting, but it actually does that. So it really gets all that gunk, all those blackheads, all that like stuff sitting in your pores. It really just loosens them up so the face mask can penetrate your skin. And also, so we can use this afterwards. This will come after this step, and this will get rid of all that gunk. I will show you, but basically the way this works is you turn it on and it goes into cleansing mode. And then you basically use it as a scraper. This is called a skin spatula, but you basically use it up against your pores and it gets all of that gunk, all of those blackheads out. That is how I get my skin and my nose specifically. My nose holds a lot of blackheads. That is how I get my nose to look very nice and clean and clear, because I use this spatula and I get all those blackheads out, okay? All those pesky blackheads that sit only in my nose. They only sit on my nose. Like, they never sit like anywhere else on my skin unless I'm like eating really badly and I'm breaking out a lot, but they just sit right on top of my nose and I get them all out with this skin spatula. So I will show you what that looks like. First, we are gonna steam our face though for at least 10 minutes. aka my hot shower, okay? That could be comparable actually to hell. But anyways guys, we are done with the shower. We are almost done with our routine. I actually feel so good right now. I'm not gonna lie, I actually feel so good. The reason why I have my hair wrapped up in a t-shirt, well, one, it's good for your hair because a t-shirt is just a very like soft material usually, and also because this is a black or a blue shirt, and right now my hair is still letting go of that dye, so I don't want to stain any towels. But anyways, we're gonna move on to skincare. I have been obsessed is an understatement, with this Olay Hyaluronic Body Lotion. I bought this for the first time about a year ago, and I really only bought it because it caught my attention at the store and I smelled it and I was like, oh, that smells so clean. And I bought a bottle and I actually ran through the whole thing. Like, I actually used up the whole thing. It is one of the best, like, it's not a very moisturizing lotion, but it's a very hydrating lotion. I love it. Like, it just hydrates my skin. It doesn't really feel like it's sitting right on top of my skin. It feels like it's really like penetrating into my skin. I absolutely love this moisturizer, okay? Then I'm also using this Josie Maran body butter right on top just to kind of lock in some of that hydration with a thicker moisturizer slash body butter. Also, this stuff just smells so good. It smells amazing. All right, we are all moisturized up. Look at how, love it. We're gonna move on to our skincare routine. Make sure you kind of wash your hands a little bit before applying your skincare. Otherwise, you will be applying all the lotions, all the body butters that you just applied to your body directly to your face, which might make you break out. We're gonna keep it real nice and simple. Nothing crazy with the skincare routine because we already did a whole bunch of stuff to our face. Sometimes I come out of that shower and I'm like, I just realized I am dehydrated as heck. So drink your water. Make sure you drink your water. Skincare is done. We are glowing. We are just fresh skinned right now. We are gonna move on to our hair care routine. And of course, it is not a self-care Sunday unless I blow out my hair. I feel like, actually that's not true. Sometimes we can rock the natural hair, but today in particular, I am feeling like I have to blow out my hair because I just got a haircut and also I just dyed my hair. If I let it go on a natural vibe right now, I might not like my hair, which I know sounds so dumb, but I feel like if you get it, you get it. So we are going to style our hair. First, I'm gonna go in with this Redken One United All-in-One Multi-Benefit Treatment, which also serves as heat protectant and a detangler. Then we are gonna go in with one moisturizing product. I have learned that my hair just cannot take too many moisturizing products. If you haven't seen my hair care series, you haven't watched the video titled Your Hair Doesn't Suck, You Just Have Low Porosity Hair, definitely go check it out because I talk a lot about how different my hair actually is to like common hair. I don't even know if that makes sense. I'm using the Way leave-in conditioner, but like my hair just cannot take multiple moisturizing or hydrating products because it is low porosity. So if you feel like you have hair that gets stringy or you have little amounts of hair, you have very frizzy hair, it has a hard time getting wet when you're in the shower, there are a ton of signs that you have low porosity hair. So I definitely recommend you go check out that video because I talk about all of them on there. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the Redken Big Blowout Heat Protecting Blowout Jelly. Now, I've actually never tried this product, but I love Redken. Okay, Redken is like one of my top 5 favorite hair care brands, and my hairstylist used this on me the other day, and my hair looked fabulous. It looked so good. The blowout was amazing. I took a note of that product. I came home, ordered it on Amazon. I was like, I need that product in my life. If my hair comes out looking like absolute crap, then what can I say? I just suck at doing my own hair. Today's blowout, I'm so excited because this is my Dyson brush, okay? I do all of my blowouts with the Dyson. You don't need a Dyson, and you can definitely use something else. You can use the Revlon brush, you can use the Shark one, but I have a Dyson and I love my Dyson, but for some reason this attachment is like so tiny, and I don't know why they came out with this attachment originally, because I feel like it just doesn't give me that big fluffy blowout that I need, because I'm not really looking for like, I don't know, like little curls everywhere. I'm just looking for a big fluffy blowout, that's it. So I bought the big brush attachment. They just released this, and honestly I'm kind of mad at Dyson for just releasing this. Like, the reason why I loved my Revlon brush was because it had a big attachment like this, so the blowout would just always come out so big and fluffy, and I could do it so quick because it handles a lot of hair. But then I switched to my Dyson because the Revlon was like ruining my hair. Look at the difference. Like, this is so tiny. It honestly would piss me off so much. But finally, they came out with a big attachment. It's been sold out for literally months. So as soon as I saw it online, I literally checked out in a minute. So we're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna blow dry our hair, and I will give you my thoughts on this attachment afterwards, just in case you have a Dyson and you're considering buying it. Let's test it out first. Done with the hair. As you can see, I put in a little bit of arm work, okay? I'm kind of red, kind of sweating over here, but we are done with the hair. I didn't want anything crazy, like a crazy blowout. I really just wanted some volume, and I wanted like a bit of fluffiness, you know, a little bit of fullness in the hair. And I feel like we achieved that. To be honest though, I don't feel like I got the hang of this brush completely. I will say though, much easier to work with this brush than this brush. Straight off the bat, I don't even have to test it out again. I will probably be reaching for this brush more often, just because it's just way easier to work with it. Like, the hair just glides better. It's also bigger, so it gives me a little bit more volume. Like, this is just a little too tiny. I already have like little hair, so I don't need my attachments to also be little, because then I feel like I have no volume at all. But we will get the hang of it, and if you want to see if I recommend it down the line, definitely keep up with like TikTok and Instagram, because I always post my recommendations on there. But the hair is doing okay. All right, it's okay. It's okay. We're basically done with our routine. There's just one more thing that I have been dying to do for a couple of days now, and it is to laser my underarms. I actually do this, like, I think I've been keeping up with doing this like at least once a month, and I definitely feel like it's made a big difference. Like, I don't need to go to my underarm touch-ups anymore because of this. If you haven't seen this, I actually made a video with this in there. It was a sponsor of the video, but I actually love this thing, you guys. Like, I literally use it. I use it too much, honestly. I probably shouldn't be using it so much. But we are gonna zap these underarms. Everyone's always asking me how my underarms are so light, and I swear it's by laser hair removal. But I know not everyone can afford laser hair removal, slash no one wants to go through the pain of going to multiple sessions of laser hair removal, and then on top of that still getting touch-ups. So let's use this thing. It's really easy to use. You just turn it on, and we're gonna do level medium to high. Okay, we're a little strong over here, okay? My pain tolerance. All right, let's try this though. Yeah, it's just like a little burn, a little sting, but nothing crazy. Honestly, I feel like I could go higher in terms of the level, but I'm not going to. I try not to look at it directly because I'm not sure if that's safe for my eyes. I know it's not safe for you to look at laser hair removal devices like directly. That's why they give you glasses. But because this is like skin to skin and the light doesn't actually come out, it says you don't need glasses. However, I don't want to be blind and be the story of, oh yeah, you did need glasses. So I'm just not gonna look at it, just to be safe. We touched up our underarms. They feel a little bit warm, but that's okay. That'll go away. Okay, we are basically done with our routine. I just want to add a little scent right at the end, just cause, you know, like, I already feel so good and so clean. Why not smell good and clean? Okay, this is Replica Bubble Bath, and I'm using the sample size because I don't have the big size. I don't have it, but it does smell really good. So maybe I should go with the bigger size, but not for now. Yeah, this actually smells like the definition of like clean. Just clean. I can't explain it. Just clean. Alright besties, we are done with our self-care routine. I actually feel so much better than I did when I started this video. Of course, I would hope so because we did just invest like 2 hours in ourselves, but it was worth it because I actually feel literally like so much lighter and cleaner. If you want to go check out my other self-care routines just to see other things that I do, because there are multiple things that I didn't do today that I've done on other routines and vice versa. So make sure you go check out those videos. And as always, I will be linking in the description all the products that I used. Everything that you saw in today's video will be linked in the description. If you have any questions about my routine, about a product, anything at all, it doesn't matter. Leave it in the comments. We do not gatekeep here. But that is it, besties. I hope you guys liked today's video, and if you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. I hope you have a lovely Sunday and a lovely self-care routine.